God has been trying to deliver this important message for the last 48 hours till now. You are making a bad decision by discarding the message at this time. It took 2 days for the message to arrive. See it immediately. Do not scroll away. This is not just another passing word. This is the moment heaven fought to reach you. A divine alert has been ringing through the spirit realm for 48 hours straight. Heaven has sent repeated signs, dreams, whispers, emotional surges, strange gut feelings, but they were all pointing to this moment. You've probably felt unsettled, restless, emotional for no reason. That wasn't random. That was spiritual pressure building up around you. Because this message, yes, this very one, is heaven's final attempt to awaken your spirit before a major event happens in your life. You have no idea what you're sitting in the middle of. But God does. And now He's speaking to you. Loudly. Emotionally. Directly. You have made the mistake of doubting your intuition before. You've silenced the voice in you that was screaming warnings, only to pay the price later. But not this time. You are being told clearly, if you ignore this again, it will cost you something irreplaceable. You are standing at a spiritual fork in the road. You can't afford to choose wrong. That's why this message was delayed but not denied. It was supposed to reach you 2 days ago. But certain spiritual forces tried to block it. Every time you felt too tired to pray, every time your phone distracted you, every time you lost interest or got frustrated, those weren't accidents. They were spiritual manipulations trying to keep you away from what's unfolding now. But even darkness cannot block divine timing. And so the message arrived. Now. Not a second too early, not a second too late. And it comes with full force because heaven will not allow you to make another blind decision. What's being exposed today is not only shocking, it's life-altering. Because finally, God is exposing this woman. Yes. That one. The one your soul has felt strange about. The one who smiled too easily. The one who praised you publicly and questioned you secretly. You saw her. You knew something was off. But you gave her the benefit of the doubt. You thought you were just being paranoid. You weren't. You were being warned. And now that warning is being confirmed from the highest court of heaven. There is a woman in your life, or orbit, who has carried a spirit of false alliance. She has wrapped herself in your trust. She has observed your emotions. She has studied your habits. She has even echoed your pain to seem relatable. But she is not for you. She never was. And for the last 48 hours, God has been urgently trying to show you what she really is. A spiritual thief. A destiny imitator. someone who wanted what was yours without ever telling you. She operated in secrecy, smiling at your victories while privately hoping for your fall. You felt drained after interacting with her. You felt unseen in conversations. You noticed small digs hidden in compliments. You weren't wrong. Your soul was picking up what your mind couldn't explain. And now the veil is off. Heaven is not asking you to hate. Heaven is commanding you to see clearly. Because this woman is not just a jealous bystander. She is a blocker. She is tied to spiritual delays you've been experiencing. She is the reason your dreams feel stuck, your spirit feels attacked, your peace feels inconsistent. Because while you're fighting battles you can see, she's been operating from the shadows, whispering your name into wrong ears, speaking confusion around your identity, trying to absorb your light by staying close enough to mimic it, but not pure enough to carry it. God has been trying to deliver this important message for the last 48 hours. You are not crazy for reading this and feeling something crack open inside you. That is your spiritual confirmation. That is your divine knowing being reawakened. The reason this is so urgent is because you're on the edge of a major life shift. Something massive is trying to enter your life, a new opportunity, a divine connection, a financial breakthrough, a spiritual promotion. But it can't land if the air around you is toxic. It can't grow in a garden that still allows weeds to camouflage as flowers. You must pluck it out. You must walk away. You must see this woman for who she is, not who she pretended to be. The hardest part of awakening is realizing who was sent to harm you wearing love's costume. You were too kind, too trusting. But that season is over. You are not called to be gullible. You are called to be guarded by discernment. And now that discernment is waking up with fire, your spirit is no longer tolerating what your soul tried to excuse. This message is not just truth. It's deliverance. You are being rescued from another cycle of delay, manipulation, and spiritual exhaustion. She tried to destroy you quietly. But God is exposing her loudly. And this is only the beginning. Because the season you are walking into requires full spiritual clarity. No masks. No confusion. No counterfeits. That is why heaven was relentless in delivering this. God has shouted over your situation for 48 hours. He has stirred dreams, sent signs, nudged strangers, aligned divine messengers, all to make sure you did not walk into this next season with spiritual blindness. And now He's saying, do not discard this. If you scroll away, you are not just ignoring a message. You are rejecting your warning. And the weight of that decision will be felt in your destiny. Do not mistake delay for denial. The moment has come. The exposure has begun. You will see things clearly now. People will reveal themselves. Situations will escalate. Hidden conversations will come to light. Do not panic. It's all heaven's way of cleaning your atmosphere. God is not just exposing people. He is also healing you. From the trauma of being betrayed by the ones you loved. From the shame of always feeling too much, too intense, too sensitive. You were never too much. You were spiritually awake in a world that numbed itself. You were discerning in a generation that celebrates deception. And now God is reminding you, I made you like this for a reason. I gave you those feelings. Those instincts. That knowing. Don't ignore them anymore. The woman being exposed will try to gaslight you. She will try to play victim. She may even claim to be the one who's hurt. Don't fall for it. Her tactics are emotional traps. Stay rooted in what heaven has shown you. You owe no one an explanation for choosing peace. You are not obligated to bleed for someone who stabbed you. Let them talk. Let them twist stories. Let them play the martyr. Truth defends itself. And God is already doing that. This exposure is divine justice. The seeds you planted in silence will now grow in public. Your heart, once broken, will now become a garden of restoration. Your peace, once stolen, will now become your weapon. And your silence, once used against you, will now roar with power. You may cry after this message. That's okay. That's the release. You've held this in for too long. Pretending not to notice. Smiling through discomfort. Questioning your own intuition. No more. The crying is cleansing. The ache is necessary. This is your spiritual detox. This is what happens when false attachments are broken. You will feel lighter. You will sleep deeper. You will hear God more clearly. Because the interference is being removed. The counterfeit energy is being unplugged. And now, finally, your true blessings can land. You've waited long enough. You've suffered long enough. You've questioned long enough. The delay wasn't punishment. It was preparation. And now that preparation is complete. The reason this message had to arrive today, and not earlier, is because your heart had to be ready to receive it. 2 days ago, you would have ignored this. But now? Now your spirit is alert. Now your soul is hungry. Now your eyes are open. And now God is ready to move. Watch what happens in the next 3 days. Watch who contacts you. Watch what is revealed. Watch how your energy shifts. It will be undeniable. The heavens have already started rearranging things for your benefit. The angels are at work. Archangel Michael is standing guard. The door is opening. The shift has begun. And the exposure is irreversible. This is your liberation. This is your sign. This is your moment. This is the breakthrough your ancestors prayed for. You are not just healing yourself. You are breaking generational chains. You are rewriting bloodline patterns. You are birthing a new legacy. And that's why the attack was so fierce. The enemy knew what was coming. But God protected you. And now He's promoting you. Finally, God is exposing this woman. Open it now before she tries to twist the truth again. Open it now before her lies spread. Open it now before another cycle begins. This is the moment. This is the message. This is the move. Don't miss it. God has been trying to get this message to you for the last 48 hours. There has been divine movement in the unseen realms, angels rushing through dimensions, winds of the Spirit blowing with urgency just to get this one sacred word into your hands, into your heart, into your soul. And now, here it is. The moment has come. Heaven has aligned itself to ensure that you see this. Do not dismiss it. Do not walk away. Do not let the distractions of the world pull you away from what God Himself has appointed for you. This message is not a coincidence. This is not a simple string of words. This is your rescue. This is your awakening. This is your turning point. For 2 days, angels have battled through barriers to make sure this message reaches your spirit. The delay wasn't a denial, it was divine war. A war fought not with swords but with light. With truth. With holy fire. The enemy tried everything to keep you from receiving what is meant to transform your entire life. Every distraction, every delay, every burden that weighed you down in the last 48 hours was an attempt to keep you from this very moment. But the Spirit of the Lord says no more. The time is now. You must receive this word, because what is coming next in your life depends on it. You are standing at a crossroads. One path leads to repeated pain, to cycles you've tried to escape. The other leads to divine alignment, favor, and breakthrough. But the choice must be made now. Heaven has opened its gates to pour down a blessing that your heart has waited a lifetime for. And this blessing will not delay any longer, but you must open the door. You must not discard this message, because it holds the map to what you've been praying for when no one else could hear you. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. The enemy hoped you'd scroll past this, ignore it, dismiss it as coincidence. But your soul recognized the voice of the one who made you. Deep down, you felt it, that sudden pull in your chest, that whisper that said, "This is for me." And you're right. God has been speaking. You've seen the signs. Repeating numbers. Dreams that haunt you. A heaviness you can't explain. A strange urgency in your spirit. That wasn't imagination. That wasn't paranoia. That was God calling you closer. For 2 days, He has been whispering, "Look. Listen. Come." And now He is no longer whispering. He is speaking loud and clear. You are at a divine threshold. Your obedience in this moment will unlock what you've been seeking in secret. If you walk away from this message, you may never know what could have been. But if you stay, if you lean in, your entire life is about to change. God says to you, "I am with you. You are safe. I know the weight you've been carrying. I know the battles you haven't told anyone about. I know the nights you couldn't sleep because your heart was too heavy and your mind too loud. But I have not left you. I have not forgotten you. I have been closer than your breath. Every time you cried and thought no one was listening, I was right there. Every time you wanted to give up but somehow found the strength to keep going, that was me carrying you. You do not have to be afraid of the future. What's ahead of you is better than what's behind you. I know it's hard to believe that when you've been hurt so many times. When people you trusted left. When situations you hoped for crumbled. When plans you made fell apart. But I use brokenness to build beauty. I use ashes to create something glorious. I am the God of restoration. I do not just return what was stolen, I multiply it. I heal in ways that leave no scar. I restore in ways that make people wonder how you even survived. This message is your confirmation. That feeling you've had, the sense that something big is coming, is true. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You are about to walk into something so beautiful, so unexpected, so divine, that it will leave you breathless. But I need your trust. I need your yes. Not just with your words but with your heart. You've trusted people who hurt you. Now trust me, the one who made you. You've believed lies for too long. Now believe in my truth. I am with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are under my protection. What was sent to destroy you will now work for your good. What was meant to be your downfall will become your elevation. That's how I work. I take what was meant for evil and turn it into a testimony that breaks chains for others. You are a living miracle. You are not finished. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond saving. You are mine. Do not believe the lie that you are too far gone. Do not believe the voice that says nothing will change. Everything is changing. Even as you read this, angels are moving in your favor. The winds of heaven are shifting. People you haven't even met are being prepared to bless you. Rooms are being made ready. Doors are being unlocked. Chains are falling. Curses are breaking. But you must stay in alignment. You must remain in faith. You must believe me more than you believe your fear. This message has come with fire. Not to burn you, but to purify you. To awaken you. To remind you that you are not ordinary. You are royal. You are sacred. You carry something holy inside of you. The reason the warfare has been so intense is because your destiny is massive. The attacks were not proof of your weakness, they were proof of your anointing. The enemy doesn't attack what isn't a threat. And you, my child, are a threat to darkness. That's why he's tried so hard to silence you, to shame you, to distract you. But no more. You are waking up now. You are seeing with new eyes. You are feeling me pull you out of the pit. This is the moment you've waited for. You didn't even know you were waiting for it, but your soul did. That stirring in your spirit? That's me. That trembling in your chest? That's my glory awakening you. You were asleep. Now you are rising. You were silent. Now you will speak. You were broken. Now you will shine. There is nothing ahead of you that will harm you, for I have gone before you. I walk beside you. I stand behind you. You are surrounded. My angels are stationed around your life. Archangel Michael himself has stood guard. He has fought battles for your soul in the unseen. He has defended your name in the spirit. He has silenced voices of destruction and confusion sent to derail your mind. You are not alone. And you are not weak. You are stronger than you think because my strength is being made perfect in your weakness. There is no coincidence in the timing of this message. It took 48 hours of divine labor to reach you. The delay was not failure. It was resistance being broken. It was heaven making sure that the exact moment you were ready, the message would arrive. And this is that moment. You are not reading this by accident. You were called. You were chosen. And now, you are being commissioned. You have a choice. You can turn away and pretend you didn't feel what you just felt. Or you can say yes. You can open your mouth and pray. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just be honest. Say, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to trust you. I want to believe again. I want to be who you created me to be. That is all it takes. Heaven will respond to that. I will move mountains for that kind of surrender. I will shift nations. I will break generational curses. I will open supernatural doors. I will heal what the doctors gave up on. I will mend what no counselor could repair. Because I am God, and I love you with a love deeper than any ocean and stronger than any force on earth. Do not discard this moment. The next few hours are crucial. What you do now will echo into the next season of your life. Heaven is watching. Angels are writing. Your name is on the scrolls of glory. You are stepping into a chapter that was written for such a time as this. You will not miss it. You will not be left behind. But you must say yes. You must believe, even if it's just a flicker of faith. I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. The same God who saved you before will save you again. The same God who held you in your darkest hour is holding you now. You are safe. You are secure. You are seen. You are celebrated in heaven. The very fact that you are still standing after all you've been through is proof that I have plans for you. Now come closer. Shut out the noise. Hear my voice. Let my love wrap around you like a blanket. Let my spirit fill your lungs. Let my presence break every chain, dry every tear, heal every wound. This is your time. This is your miracle. This is your redemption. You were lost, but now you are found. You were blind, but now you see. You were bound, but now you are free. You have one job right now, trust me. Even when it's hard. Even when nothing makes sense. Trust that I am working behind the scenes. Trust that what you see is not all there is. Trust that the delay is divine. Trust that the silence is sacred. Trust that every prayer has been heard, and every tear has been noticed. You are walking into a season that will make sense of every heartbreak. You are stepping into an answer that will silence every question. You are entering a peace that passes understanding. I am with you. I am for you. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what I am about to do in your life. Now pray. Now believe. Now receive. Because this message was sent for you. And heaven will not rest until it accomplishes what it was sent to do. You are loved. You are chosen. You are safe. If you believed in God,